Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, we're back on good old Satisfactory, ready for another day. Ready to be doing all kinds of stuff on our modded playthrough. Somewhat, anyway. And if you'd like to know what those mods are, the mods list is down in the description section of the video, along with a link to Satisfactory Mod Manager, so you can download and install mods for yourself. Yes. So, as you can see yesterday, after the last episode, um, I said I was going to do. I was going to completely redo all these pipes. Um, so that I didn't finish it though. Dang it! I just realized there's no valves on these. Well, we'll get that done. Anyway, don't worry, we'll get it. We'll get it. Yeah, got the pipes kind of redone. The pipes no longer go along the side of the building here. They have been completely and utterly removed, and so is that little support that went over the top here for those pipes. Since the pipes aren't there anymore, there's no longer needing to have that there. Yep. And then all of the pipes have been removed from the side here as well. Yes. All the pipes are gone. All the pipes are gone. Anyway. Yeah, so we're ready. Pretty much. Let's get them valves on there real quick. But yeah, we're pretty much ready to copy this factory. This factory is going to be duplicated over to the other side. Yes. It's going to be quite the thing. These factories that I've kind of designed are they always take up a lot of whatchamacallit, a lot of time to build. Okay, so they should all be the same, so we should be able to just... Dang it. I forgot you can't do it. You can't right click. Okay, then we need to rotate these. Do that to every one of these. Yeah, it's yeah, the city's getting big, huh? There's quite a lot of stuff. And of course we got some autosave lag. Come on now. There we go. Really wish I could hold control here. Also have a new method for putting up the pipes up real tall, like up there, because they won't snap when they're high up like that. They won't snap to the machine's input. So we'll have to use some other methods. I'm a little bit tired today. I ran out of coffee and was not able to have any this morning, so I am like kind of drained currently. I don't have the energy I usually do. So strap in for a very boring episode. No, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. It's just, man. Just didn't get any. Completely forgot. And now I have to suffer for that. Also feeling a little bit, I don't know if it's the coffee that clears me up in the morning, but also feeling a little bit phlegmy and stuff like that too. So why does that one rotate correctly? That weird. Yeah, just putting valves up. Okay. Then we can get started on the other factory. Be quite the factory build. Oh yeah. And yes, I did tear off all the walls. They were here, it just I tore them all off because it's easier to build the pipe network above this. Let's see. the lines on the pipe to line me up. Dang it. Messed that one up. Didn't rotate it enough. There we go. It's very noisy. Okay. There we go. That's all the valves now. We just gotta paint them. Yeah. I put the master valves as well on the pipes. Yeah, it'll be easier to paint these out here. We'll just go out here. Oh wait, no, these stay white. That's right. Is it factory? What's the swatch for these? Foundation? No. Concrete? No. Pipeline? Yes, pipeline. There we go. Yeah, these don't get colored. That's right. I was getting ready to color them. Yeah, got the master valves over on the side here. Yes. That way we can shut off either the heavy oil or the regular oil if we want to still. We can still shut them down. Don't know why we'd ever need to, but you never know. There we go. I tell you, I'm gonna miss the old smart mod when we lose it for update 8. Because we're gonna lose it for update 8. There ain't gonna be anything. There ain't gonna be no mods for a little bit. Can I? Okay, hold on. Let's see. Need to figure out how these are in here. Okay, so the ladder lines up with this line. And it's exactly one foundation in from the wall. Which line do they line up with? That first, okay. So one foundation in, and one foundation over. I think this is it right here. Nope, not quite. So there. Okay, that's one foundation in. And is that perfectly lined up? It is. It is. It is. I think. Oh yeah, the machine is slightly off on this side. Weird. I'm just now noticing that after 1,300 hours. Okay, and then we spread these out. Get them all in place. Hold down the P key. Slide them over. It's on top of me. Just like that. Neat. I don't know why. I love building these factories. It's so much fun. So much fun trying to figure out like the solutions to the different problems that you're gonna have. It's like, okay, well, oh, I didn't realize I was outside the building. Okay, so this is the wall here. So it's gonna be here. Nope, it ain't gonna be there. It's gonna be here. Yes, it's gonna be there. Okay. Yep, and then we just do the same thing on this side. So yeah, this is pretty much the plan today. It's to build this factory. And hold down the P key and separate them out. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna miss the smart mod when we had to leave it, and Because it's gonna suck. It'll be like, no, I can't build fast anymore. You have to walk around. If you ever see me like build something like that, like a bunch of stuff with using the smart mod, and especially if it's far away or if it takes a lot of materials, and you see me run over to it, the reason I'm doing that is because sometimes the smart mod doesn't place down the item when it's either too far away or if it requires a lot of materials. Um, the thing kind of doesn't build fully, so you walk over to it and then it'll finish building. It's really strange, and whatnot. So it's just how it works. Okay, so now we need to get all the kind of prerequisites before we put in the walkway. Um, so these are, yeah, okay, so they're basically overlapping the output. Okay, I didn't account for the buffers. Hopefully I have enough. I'm gonna need 100. I don't have enough. Yeah, because it's almost. Yeah, because it's 5 each, and 5 times 10 is 50. 5 times 20 is 100. So, do we have any frames in this? Probably not. Just a bunch of concrete. I'm also almost out of rods and plates. We're gonna have to go get some. All right, so rods and plates, and we're also gonna need some reinforced frames. We're gonna need some more piping stuff. Let's see. I can't remember what the ratio was for pipes. Oh, it's 2. Okay. So if we have 1,000, we need 2,000 copper sheets technically. All right. Let's go get us some materials. Heck yeah. Let's go. Okay. And first stop here is going to be frames. Yeah. Don't ask me what I'm doing because I don't even know. You can have these back. I'm just going to grab 2 more stacks. Yeah. Now we have extra frames. Okay, off we go. Next stop here is good old copper sheets. Grab some more of these. So, yeah, we're gonna need 2,000. Because 2 copper sheets and 1 plastic. So what are we at now? 2, sort. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So let's grab all these. Just all the copper sheets. And, 1 second. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1. 2, 4, 6, 8, 2. Okay, you can have those. Alrighty. Oh, then we're gonna need enough for. Let's see, that's under organization. Each 10 copper sheets. 10 times 20 is 200, right? Yeah, because then 10 times 10 is 100, so 200. Okay, we have enough copper sheets. Right. I gotta make one quick little stop at the steel factory real quick. Okay, here we are at the steel factory. And the reason we're over here at the steel factory is because we need fuel currently. This is what I've been doing. Has been taking fuel. We're having a couple stacks. put those in here. Don't need to carry them around. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Just wanted to put this in here. Alright, cool. What else did we need? So we got the frames, we got the copper sheets. Oh, need to kind of sort out our plastic a little bit. And what's not. Alrighty. Over here at our plastic. Flip that like that. 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. And as I was on my way by, I was just like, oh yeah, I would need to grab these two. And what's not? 3, 4. Yeah, that should be enough. We're not going to be using it too much longer anyway. Alrighty. Up we go. Back to the factory. Get your train out of the way. I got stuff to do. The train was just sitting there, man. Waiting for the other train. Pull on in. Right, here we are. Did we put anything in the storage we needed? No. I don't know why I have a million computers in there. I still have yet to decipher that. So I guess the first thing I'm going to do is go cautionary yellow with a bit of purple. That's going to be this side. This is going to be heavy oil into fuel. I'm going to swap that purple for black. And do the same on this side. But this one's going to be crude oil into fuel. Alright. So then we need to do something else. I think it was just us. Yeah. For the coloring of the buffers. Okay, so then the buffers. Need to do that. She all lined up. She is. We should be able to do this. Bring them up to 10. And go all the way to the end. And hold down the P key and separate them out. Just doing that is just so much faster. I love it. H. Okay, that's lined up. There we go. Separate them out. All the way to the other end. Perfect. Now we just got to connect this to each individual pipe. Yes. This is annoying to forget. One of the annoying things that if you end up forgetting it, you're going to hate yourself later when everything's in place and it's hard to get to. It's like just don't forget. And autosave lag, yay! Yeah, this is gonna help out later because if we run out of fuel, we're in big trouble. Because we are not up to nuclear power yet, which I can't wait to get to because I have a big project plan for that. And I'm talking big, like several weeks big, for one freaking thing. that nuclear power plant, man, is going to be amazing. Now, it probably won't be as glamorous as it is in my head, as with most things. Don't know why I can't talk today. But as it is with most things, um, that's probably what's going to end up happening. But doesn't work too. Okay. Oops. It's still going to look good. We're going to have the whole works, man. Like you're going to be looking at it and going, man, that looks good. I just wish the only thing I do wish with the nuclear power in this game is I do wish the nuclear power was moduled. I would rather have a moduled nuclear power plant than have what they have here. Like I get it's for convenience and quickness. You just slap down the nuclear power plant, and you get it all in one. You get the plant and you get the cooling tower all in one, and you just connect it up. And I get that that's the theme of the game, right? But I do also wish it was like you could do a module, like have the cooling tower separate from the actual, um, the actual thing, the actual, the cooling rods and whatever you call it, the plant itself. Like you have the plant and then they have the cooling towers, because that's how a nuclear power plant is supposed to be. Like I don't know the ins and outs of nuclear power, so I don't know what it's called. Anyway, that's all connected. Oh, we do need to tear out the floor here. So we'll do that real quick. We gotta tear out the floor and make an underground chamber. A chamber of pipes. Oh, probably shouldn't stand on it. There's probably nothing underneath there. Yeah, that's what I thought. See the train down there. Hello, train. That's the iron train there. Yeah, because I got them all color-coded now. Okay, then we'll put down another wall. Like that. Then we go foundations, and we go 1 meter. Actually, I should probably do this. Let's use the smart mod to our advantage here. Oops. Finger was on the wrong key there. Okay. Now we got our little chamber of pipes. We don't have no pipes in it yet, but it'll get there. Okay, so then, oh, those are lower. Interesting. That's fine. I'm 100% fine with that. I don't know why those are. Oh, you know why those are lower? It's because it had to go underneath the road, and underneath the train tracks, and stuff. So it had some competition. We could make ours that low as well. Man, that's not a big deal, is it? I don't think so. Oh, it is. It kind of is, yeah. We could make ours that low, but we'll have to put a 1 meter foundation on it. It's like right there. We'll go ahead and hop down here. Let's see. Is there anything else in the way other than just the... Oh, there's a ladder over here. It's a ladder. What the heck? I forgot about it. Okay. Yeah, 1 meter might not be enough. I can get it on top of there. There we go. Yeah, we need a 2 meter. Okay, so this one's definitely going to be taller. This tunnel. Yeah, this hillside's kind of stopping us. Just a little bit. get rid of this. Now this. I'll just hop on. Good thing I'm wearing a helmet. Gotta wear that safety helmet. Right, just get rid of all this. Yeah, I wanted them on the same level. That's not gonna happen, but you'd be close. You'd be close to the same level. Slope down over here. Center. Yeah, I need to finish the tunnel for this train. The reason that this platform's all the way over here is because I really didn't have a plan for where the train was going to be. So it's just kind of put foundations everywhere along this canyon and then figure it out later. That type of stuff. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Pull this all the way over there. Since the camera's not being nice. 2, 3, I think it is. I think it's only 3 wide in between there. Yeah, okay. So then what I'll do... Second. Oh. Guess I can't have that there. Okay. We'll do a 5. These are just here for the moment. So I know where to put my stuff. I know where to put my wall holes. There we go. Okay. The other wall hole here. Get rid of this so I can hop back up. And we'll just connect this down here. Just like that. And these. Oops. Okay. And then, oh, we can still absolutely put that back. Ooh, buddy. Almost fell off of there. And we'd actually just, oh, jeez. What am I doing? What am I doing? There we go. Yeah, we just put those back. And it's just fine. Of course, put up our walls. Yeah, just to kind of enclose it. Okay. And now that we got the tunnel built, now we know where to put all the walls. The rest of it. And drag that over. Yeah, it's better to get all of this done first. Because then you get the underground portion done and then, you don't have to worry about it. So, it's just like the saying, build from the, when people say, oh, I built that from the ground up. It's just like, yeah, of course, you can't build it from the top down. Unless you got some kind of way to support it that way. Gravity is a cruel mistress. Autosave leg. Oh, come on. Jeez. That's getting really bad. I really need a freaking hard drive. I can't afford it. Can't afford to put really any money into this right now. But I like doing videos, so I'm not going to stop. I should have. It's fine. There we go. Walls back. Get rid of that. Now we need to do our floor holes, which is 8. Now these ones we can't smart mod, so we just have to do this. Unfortunately. Yes, yes. Very nice. Jeez, how many are there? Get these all down, man. There's too many. That's how many. Too many. Okay. Now that all the floor holes are down, now we can go ahead and connect these like so. Yep, just like this. Too many. That's so many dang pipes, man. I'm actually glad I grabbed a bunch of copper sheets and had a bunch of plastic on hand. That was a good call. Because man, this is actually taken more than I anticipated. I've only built this factory 3 times, and this will be the 4th. Well, technically, this factory design makes for a good warehouse look, though. Must say, yeah, you gotta admit that. I don't gotta admit to nothing. You should talk about food. Okay, just paint them all. We gotta get our valves in as well. Okay, now we will have to. Jeez, let me get out of here. I have to look where the pipes are, or where the valves are underneath here. That way we can see exactly where I put them. Oh, I must have put them right before they turned red. Or just like, you cannot put this here. It's like, yeah, I must have done that. Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I did, just right there. Okay. And I probably can't lock these together, yeah. It has to be manual, unfortunately. Okay. Now that all the valves are in, on each one of our pipes. So basically this design here, if you don't know, so this creates the fuel goes into the buffer. This is just an extra buffer just to fill up so that there's a fuel buffer. There's a bit of a buffer before it fully runs out, as well. So this valve just creates, doesn't allow fuel to flow back. That once it goes past this valve, it goes down and it doesn't come back up. So just to keep from any kind of weirdness going on with flow rates, stuff like that. I can paint these all day long and they'll still turn black as well. Yeah, we got to do the underground piping now. Just do all that. Concrete swatch. Okay. So now we got to do 7. Okay. Now I don't remember the distances, so we're gonna have to go take a look. Unfortunately. Get some architectural ladders up in this. Yeah, a lot of these factories don't have these ladders. They're supposed to. They don't. Just forgot to put them in, I guess. This one doesn't even have a hole for the actual thing. Also, we're missing a wall there. And also the foundations. I believe it's actually like this. A half meter. Yeah, and then we put the architectural ladder on this side. Yeah. Just like that. Unfortunately, it doesn't connect to the wall. I don't know why it has troubles with walls, but yeah, see the way it is. Alright, so 1, 2 between there. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I'm messing with the. If you're ever watching my videos and you turn on closed captions, because YouTube auto generates that stuff. It's hilarious sometimes. What can come out of that system? It's weird. I need to find what I need to do is autosave live. I need to find a word that the auto generation of the closed captions has trouble with, and then I just need to repeat that word over and over and over, and just watch the chaos. Because there's some words you speak it clearly, and it's just like, okay, there's the word. I just said the word, and then the closed caption comes up, and it's just like, that's not what I said at all. That's not even the same vocabulary word, you know. It has nothing to do one has nothing to do with the other. It's like, what the heck? Been stealing that. Okay. So 1, 2. What the hell, man? So we got, can't forget to paint these as well. Also, like I said, I haven't had my coffee, and I'm super phlegmy today. I hate that. It's nasty. I guess it is nasty, but like it's also annoying too, because you're like trying to talk, and it's just like, oh, let me throw up some crap up your throat so that you can't talk. Just like, get out of here. Trying to say stuff. Oh, we're missing iron plates. I forgot iron plates. No. Architectural ladder. Why didn't I put I was gonna put ladders down and I just didn't. What's wrong with me? Just like. It's like, yep. What is wrong with me? A lot. Oh, makes sense. Let's go get some plates and some rods. I missed my turn there. Oh well, we'll take the express route down to the rods. Now, if I turn one street, or two streets earlier, actually. Oh my gosh, dude. Why? It's got massive tires. Go! Wee! Uh-oh. Might be in trouble here. I want you to flip this way. Okay, we'll flip that way then. Got a little two-way street here. We haven't had to grab rods in so long. We've just had rods. I think at one point I had like 10 stacks of rods in my inventory, so I was tired of coming over here to grab rods. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Okay, so we got 1,000 rods. We're gonna grab 1,000 plates. There's the plate factory's just up the block here. In this game, instead of allowing bikes to lane split, it's big old massive trucks are allowed to lane split because they can't fit in the lane. So they're allowed to lane split. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, I hate that. Oh, yeah. Some of these plate makers stop one plate short somehow, and I don't understand how they do it because they make 2 plates at a time. And that's correct, isn't it? Don't they make 2 plates? Yeah, they make 2 plates at a time. So how do they stop 1 plate short? Oh, you know what it is. It's because the factory takes it. I'm an idiot. The factory takes 1 plate somewhere along the line, but then it doesn't go to build anymore because it can't until it does 2. That makes sense. I love how I ask a question and then immediately answer it. It's just because I'm stupid. Alright, here we are. We are back. Back over at our factory. What were we doing? Oh, rods and... Yeah. Got it. We were doing the fuel piping underneath. Yep, and then we ran out of plates and rods. Or ran out of plates. This doesn't even take rods, these things. Oh, we were low on rods anyway. So, pretty glad that we got them. Whoops. That's not how we do things. It's not in the building code of conduct. It's 2 foundations each, not 1. What were you thinking? Trying to get fired? I've just created this world in my head all of a sudden. We did that correct, right? Every 2? So why is it 1 on this side? What the heck? What am I doing? I think it's fine. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and put those down. Alright, now we're just gonna paint all this. Alright, now that it's all painted, now we just gotta put the T-crossings in here. Just like that. And yeah, I painted it before I did this because it's a lot easier. I just do that instead. Also gotta make sure we line up with each one of these as well. Then once you got those in and painted, now we can go ahead and connect these pipes here all the way down, get these in, and get them painted. Okay, and once those are in, you are pretty much done with this, with the underground. Everything's all connected. We got our valves on here so that we don't get between factory, going backwards. Everything's all connected here, and whatnot. So now we should probably do we gotta do the supports for the right here for these things. Because this side, there's going to be stuff coming out. So it's one away from the center. And how tall is it? It's 8 tall. Okay. And that'll be confirmed with this as well. Yeah, so it's 8 tall. And then we have... I think we connected it up there and then dropped it down here, because it looks like this is shoved into the machine a little bit, so... Yep. And then we gotta do these as well. Which this one starts here. I think they're separated by this and not by this. This is an extra one as well. So let's go ahead and do that on this side. We got to do that as well. Okay. So what we do... Oh yeah, it's lined up with that ladder. That's right. We should be able to use the smart mod here, if I remember correctly. Okay. So we got the 10. Now this gets real laggy real fast when you're putting a bunch of these down. Just gonna maneuver. I probably should put these down before I put the pipes down, but it's fine. So yeah, we're gonna use the P key to separate them out. Oop, there we go. And they should all be lined up now. Now, luckily, we only have to do this one side. Yeah. And then we gotta go 8 up. There's 8. Okay. And bang! Okay. So then, we do these, but I didn't look where this was. I should have looked where that was, specifically. These freaking pipes, man. There's too many pipes in the way. Can I jump 2? What if I can jump 2? Nope. I just smashed my head. I just break my face on the other pipe there. So this one is across... Okay, it's across both foundations. Okay. Got it. I'll brush the mic with my finger there. Itchy nose. No. Okay. So then we hit H on this one right here, because I know it's in the middle. Should probably have looked where these were going. Oh, they're going. Okay. Again, it gets laggy with all the lineup lines and stuff. Serpentine, serpentine. Could be doing this a lot, I think. And that needs a land here. Okay. That goes to 8 as well. Alright, so do we have it on both ends? I'll just run to this side real quick. No. Or yes. Yes. Yes, we do. Okay. So we have it on the end foundations as well. Alrighty. We'll be able to produce a lot of fuel in this. It'll be insane. So yeah, we do got to put up these ones here. So we got this one. I didn't want to climb it. I wanted to walk around. So yeah, these are for the whatchamacallit. I'm trying to think of the name of it. The polymer resin, that's it. Because when you create fuel in this game, you create a byproduct. Which I do like the byproducts. I think I think it's a really neat idea to have that type of stuff. Can't forget our 1 meter foundation over here. Also our architectural ladders. And freeze. Okay, that's my autosave. Nice to have those ladders. I mean, get in and out of that hole easily. You know, it's like lubricant. I'm sorry, that was bad. Okay, and then we just do these here and pull this all the way across. This is going to be extremely annoying to do, but we have to do it. Okay, that looks good. And I was thinking, I was like, we could put in the walkway if we want. Oh well. We're here now. So anyway. Okay. So then that goes there, and then we do that to all of these. Oh jeez. With the camera, it does make it pretty darn laggy, but we got to put in these lists first before we put in the mergers. That way it lines up properly. Okay, the last one. Yeah, nice. So that should be all 10 of them having a lift. And I see lights. Okay, I do see lights all the way down. Yeah, looks good. Okay. So now we got to do the mergers. Mergers, conveyor merger. So then we can hold control and it lines up with the lift here. Or it should. With the lift. Never mind, I guess it's not going to on this one. Well, we can also do too, if you want to have something to line up with. Use the smart mod here to kind of help us out. For some reason and I keep hitting this pipe and it keeps pulling me sideways. For some reason, oh, there, it locks in place. Okay, I just had to have those close enough. Hopefully I don't have to do that for all of them. It's just the one. I don't know why that one was just not working. It's really weird. These all line up as well. I jump over every single pipe as well. And oh, and one thing I am forgetting, I completely forgot about, was the steel. But we won't let that distract us yet. Don't let that distract you. Make sure when you're putting this in, though, you have the belt connected to the lift and not to the... I've made this mistake before. You can actually connect it to the actual support. It's right there, and it won't work. Or it'll sometimes work, and sometimes it won't, so... It's just like I just grab it over on the left side instead. Like sometimes it just it's a little weird, so go ahead and connect that all the way down as well. Okay, so that's the end of that. And now those are all connected. Very nice. So yeah, the serpentine through here. The thing I forgot was the supports for the electrical connectors. I completely spaced it. Just quickly go over here. Okay. It looks like... So you have this wall here, and then this wall... Is this correct? Making holes in walls. So that's correct. Okay. Just making sure that's correct, so I'll use that to line stuff up. Alright, so on that line, we go over 2 foundations, but we don't put it on the end. Oops. We put it one over from the end on top of that, or between the 2 walls, above the electrical. So it's between the walls of the belt and the electrical. And it's one away from the side. So I'm going to use it for reference. So it's like here. Or no, it's like here. I think. Now that doesn't seem correct. Or did I do it differently this time? Oh, I did do it differently this time. Oh, how weird. So it's above, and then it's 2 foundations over. So 1, 2 for the electrical as well. So 1, and then 2, but then we move over. But it's between, it's right there. And then we gotta rotate it. So yeah, this is gonna be annoying. Yeah, now that looks correct. I don't know what I was doing, but I must have had it wrong. Okay. There we go. I'm using the mouse wheel to just that, because we can only go up to 40 at a time. I gotta wait for it to appear. I don't know if that's a mod causing it to not appear right away, or appear while it's building, because I remember the beams used to place just like everything else, where you'd place it and it'd turn orange for a second until all the materials got into it, and then place it fully. Man, these do not go far, huh? Forgot that this thing is really long, this factory. And wait for it to appear. Okay, and the reason I'm overlapping them like that is because if you put them side by side, they actually have a gap in between. But if 2 beams are on top of each other, you'll never see a glitch, I guess. Unless maybe they're multiple color. You have 2 beams that are overlapping at the same color. You might have issues with that. So this is where the power is. And 1 and 2. No, that doesn't look correct. Oh, it's because... Yeah, there we go. Now that does look correct. Okay. I'll bring this on over. Just like that. Okay. And once you have your beam in place... I think I used Mark II for these, because the Mark IIs have like the little bolts on them. Yeah. Okay, yeah, and then you can see where this is going to go, where we need to connect all the way along as well. So we'll go ahead and do that. So it actually wants this right here as well. And then, yeah, we connect that right there and that right there. We just go all the way along. Okay, and once you got all your electrical connectors in, then you just gotta connect them. It should be pretty obvious. And just go along. Perfect. Okay. And once you got everything hooked up to power, you'll have to go through and check all of them just to make sure they're connected. But now that we're done with that, now we need to set our recipes. So obviously this side is going to be fuel from crude oil. And then what I'm going to do as well is I am going to put overclockers in here, but I am not going to overclock them. And we're just going to Control C and we're going to Control V. And if I look in here, it didn't take my overclockers walls. I guess they have to be overclocked. I'm not going to do that though. I'll just put them in manually. Just Control V and then, yeah. I guess if it's overclocked, it'll do it. But it doesn't seem like I'm going to get lucky today with these. Just Control V on all these though. I should have the exact number of overclocking cores that I need. I'm putting them in these in case I need to generate a whole bunch of extra fuel for some weird reason. And this will be the fastest way. Okay. And there we go. That's all my overclocking cores. And now we go over to the other side and do the same thing, but with heavy oil. So we do residual oil, that's what it is. Yeah, so heavy oil residue into fuel, and we don't make a byproduct with this, so we can just simply I don't know why I'm climbing that. I was attempting to hold down a whole bunch of keys at one time. Okay, perfect. Now we just got to get the rest of it hooked up. Let's get the walkways in place. All right, so for the walkways, you can just easily do that. So I believe we want zoop. So do this on those two sides. This is the ramp to get up. So it starts on this foundation here. These two in the center. And sometimes it doesn't want to connect correctly. I don't know why. I believe these ones are the... Go over to architecture. I'm actually glad I got all those rods and plates now. Probably going to need even more. Yeah, we do this. These are open-ended, so... The reason I put the railing on there, though, is so that you have this... we got the L-shaped black, but you can see how it's got the drains on it next to the railings, but the ones without railings don't have that. So what I do is I put the railings and then the concrete just covers it up. So that's really nice. Okay, and then copying the form, we go 1, 2, 3 catwalk straights. To put. Oh, it wants to connect. Hold on. Okay, now it's just the catwalk crossing across all 4. Should be 4 there. Okay. Then we go over here. And now it's the 3 catwalk straights. So like this. On both sides. Okay. I can't remember all of it, so I'm like, gotta come over here. Alright, so then it's the T crossing, so 1, 2, 3, and then the corner. And then we can just fill in the gaps. Don't ask me where I'm going, because I don't even know. I'm just going random places. Alright, so then 1, 2, 3. I'll do the same on the other side. 2, 3. And I believe it's corner, right? Yeah, then it's corner, corner, corner. Okay. Gotcha. Just wanted to make sure. Yep, and then we grab our corner. So corner, 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 and then these, and then 2 of these. Okay. I'll do the same on the other side. Corner, 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 and then 2 of these. Perfect. Okay. Now we need to do the in-between bits. So it's just 2 of these, it looks like. 2 of these and then these. And then we'll get that going all the way across there. And then we'll do the sides. Okay, so it's 2. 2 and then 2 and then 2 and then... So these are just catwalk crossings. They don't have rails. Okay, so it's 2 and then 2 of those all the way across. And these are just... Yeah. Okay, got it. Just getting that down in my brain there. Okay, grab one of these. So, 2, and then 2, and these. Oh, these can go all the way down, actually, because they don't change. Okay, and then 2 of these, 2 of these, and what we could do is we can go 1, 2, 1, 2, and 2. And then 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright, now that we've got both ends done, as well as all the catwalks down the center, I need to remember exactly how I did the other side, or how I did in between. I think I have an idea, and I'm pretty sure I remember, but I'm going to check just to be sure. Just to be sure. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So it's 6 of those, and then the 2 corners. Okay, and that'll be the end of that. So go over here. We'll grab this. Okay. So 6, 6. Do this side. 6. 6, and then we need a corner piece on the end. Alright, perfect. And then this side. Love that. It's going around. Alright, now we just do that for the rest of it. Alrighty then. And that count the walkways as complete. We got all the walkways completed. Everything's connected for those. So now we just got to work on the pipes. I also went and got myself a million more rods and plates because I ran out again. Annoying. Okay, how tall are these? Already forgot. So 1, 2, 3. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5. And then... Okay, so 5 and then 2. Alright. Okay, so then we're going to do that. 5 and then 2. These are right in the middle of the foundations, yes, okay. Just making sure. So this is going to be different from the other side, by the way. Going the other way, wrong way. And we can separate these out. So then we go Control Z. Yeah, 5 and then 2. Oops. That's better. Need to get that down correct. Separate them out. Oop, too far. Okay. Those are 5 tall. I'm just going to follow that build so that it all builds. Just make sure it all builds. And then we can do that with 9 as well. Actually, it's going to be 5 like this. Yeah. Separate them out. Actually, I don't know if I'll be able to do this. Oh, I guess I did. Never mind. Count to color me corrected. That's 5. Okay. And we're just gonna slap these on the top here. So we need to go 1 higher with the last 5. And then go over to 9. Okay. And we just connect the pipes in between all of them, all the way across. And we also got to paint those too. We cannot forget to paint those because we're going to be putting T's on here as well. So, or the pipe junctions. Oh, and then connecting these end ones, you go from the bottom up. Well, actually, all of them you go from the bottom up, but with the horizontal to vertical, that way it gets a straight piece. But these 2 end ones, they don't have. We don't put crosses on this side because the crosses aren't needed for this side. They will be needed for the oil side though. It was the same on this side too, where the oil side was like this, where they would take a 90-degree down and over, but this side needed it needed pipe crossings at the end. So like the oil side. So yeah, see how this one, it doesn't bend over and down. That's because it isn't next to a support on that side, and the pipe is going this way, so it has to have a T-crossing there instead in order to correctly connect to that. Otherwise it connects weird. It connects weird and it won't work for the aesthetic. Oh, come on now. Ah, I'm in a wall. Alright. Back over there. And once you get all your pipes placed and ready to go, the bottom ones I believe will connect, but the top ones won't. Okay, never mind, the bottom ones won't either. Alright. Yeah, we got to put a crossing in here so that it can connect down to this. Now there's a few different ways you can do this, but I found the best way is to take a foundation. That one might not be high enough, I'm not sure. It might be there. Let's also grab an architectural ladder. Go up to the top here. Okay, that was one too high. Alright. Gotcha. Okay. Take this, we're going to spread it all the way, well, all the way to there, at least. Okay. And then what we do is, we take a 2, and move it over just a little. So basically what you want is you want this one to be, you see how this is on the left side? Then we can take this crossing and we can hold control and it locks in place. So like this one's too close. It's hard to get down, but once you do get it down, it will work. I think we can do something like that. Oh, and we can remove all these, by the way. Once they're placed. So, yep. I think right there. It's kind of like a guessing game. I guess we could put an extra foundation over if you really want to, but I'm being a little bit lazy here. Okay, so yeah, you do that, and then the next set you go like this. I believe it's a 2 meter. Just kind of throw this out of the way. And you can do 1 meter, 2 meter. It really doesn't matter what the foundation is, just as long as the foundation is here to guide your way, so that you can put all your crossings in. And as you can see here, it doesn't. It looks like it shouldn't be that high, but it is. So, like I said, same deal here. Just make sure it's pointed up and down, so we get all those in place. Okay. And it should look a bit like this. Yes. Should look a bit like this. And then the second to last step is to make sure you're on horizon and vertical, and then go bottom to top. You're probably wondering, well, why is that? And I'll show you. Yeah, see how this is nice straight up and down? If you go from top to bottom, never mind. It'll do correctly. Okay. I'm gonna go bottom to top like I have been doing, just because it's just how I was working. The last one I was working on, I went top to bottom and it did like an angle. It was really weird. I'm just gonna go bottom to top. The game just made a liar out of me. I can't believe it. That happens all the time. I'll be like, say one thing, and then the game's like, oh no, that's not the case anymore. For this brief moment in time, we're gonna make it so that you are a liar. Yeah, then we're gonna paint all these. Okay, just like that. Alright, so now all of them should be working as well. And yeah, they'll all be filling these up with fuel and stuff like that. We're making fuel again. Well, we're not again. We're making fuel some more. We're making more fuel. There we go. I don't know. All right, so now we just gotta. I'm gonna put valves on these, just because I like to shut them off individually. We're also gonna put valves on the two mains coming in, down there as well, just like we have on the other side. So yeah, we go over here, and basically, because these ones aren't gonna snap as well. They're not gonna snap to at the same placement each time, or at all. They're not gonna snap. So what I would recommend doing is picking a line. Like I'm gonna pick this line. See this black line on the pipe? I'm gonna pick this line, and I'm going to touch it with the hologram. And of course I'm gonna rotate it. Doesn't matter which way I rotate it, and get it in between those two nodules on the pipe itself, with the arrows on this side. And I place it, and there we go. And you can reach the valve and all that stuff. And actually, it doesn't look too bad. All right, let's do that all the way down the line. Alrighty, that's the two valves there for the two mains. I climb the ladder to reach those. And then all of these now all have valves. Very nice, very nice. Then we'll just grab a wall here, use our smart mod. All the valves, all the valves, all the time. Perfect. We just covered up with a wall. And that's how you build that side the factory. Now we go and do the oil side. Okay, so these are going to be just a little bit shorter as well. They're going to be 4. Separate those out. Just like this. It's just like, yeah, these are just a little bit shorter. Okay, so 9. We have our 9. I forget, these are like weird. Yes. And then, of course, we do double. Separate them. Just make sure that's correct. Hey, it's raining. Yep, there we go. And this one does need to be this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we do need the 9 on top of it. Because these are just slightly different than the other side. These ones might be able to lock on as well. Okay, that's all those. Okay, and there's all of that painted, of course, as well. And then now we just need to do the crosses. Okay, these will not snap, unfortunately. What if the other ones will snap? Let's see if these ones snap. These ones might be close enough. Oh, these are not close enough either. Okay, so we'll have to do the foundation deal and get all the crosses in place. Ugh. Okay, no. Well, let's get to work. Okay, and there's all the T-crossings. Very nice. Get everything out of the way. What's this line here? Oh, there's a wall. That's funny. Anyway, that's all the T-crossings. Now we just got to get all these pipes in place. Just like that. Alright, now that all the pipes are in place and they're painted, we just got to do valves now. Looks like I got to start on this end of the line, so we're not trying to place valves through the supports here. Get them in place though. Good old valves. Okay, and then we're going to do the same tactic on this side. We're going to touch the line, and then we're going to rotate. Just like that. Okay. And there is all of the valves. All placed. Very nice. I guess the last thing to do for this factory, apart from the roof, of course, which I'll do the roof off camera, so don't worry about it. You don't have to watch me build it. But yeah, there's the wall, and that's that entire factory done. So now we got two sets of factories, I guess you could say. We got 2 sets of factories building. Whatchamacallit? Building. Making fuel. Jeez. Oh, it's gonna start backing up this line as well, I bet. As much fuel as it's gonna be making. There's gonna be so much of it coming through the line. But anyway, that looks pretty good there. So I think that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. That's one more loose end tied up, because that's what we're doing this week, is we're tying up loose ends. That's a whole lot of factory right there. But yeah, like I said, that's going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.